Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. September 7th, Labor Day. On my written blog last week, I wrote that there very well might be a murder story in the mainstream media on Labor Day because the date September 7th, when the day's written first, 7/9, is a lot like the word murder, which has a gematria of 79. Let's examine this story about Governor Chris Cuomo's lawyer being shot in the head. There is more 79 coding in it than just the date and the word. His name, the lawyer who was shot this morning at 3:40, is Carey Gabay. And notice that Carey Gabay in Pythagorean gematria sums to 43, just like his reported age. He was shot in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York has gematria of 79, a lot like the word murder, a lot like the date, the 7th day of September. Today in New York was the Indian American Parade. He was shot at 3:40 in the morning, well before the parade began. But they included this detail in the story. Notice that West Indian American Parade has gematria of 110 and 119. This reminds me of New York very much, where the shooting happened, because on September 11th, which can be written 11/9, day before month, the World Trade Centers that fell were 110 stories tall. Those World Trade Centers came to exist in 1968, the year 911 was made the national emergency dialing code. They fell 33 years later. Notice that 911 has gematria of 110. Again, 911 was made the dialing code in 68, the same year the 110-story World Trade Centers, their construction began. Also, True Seeker, what I want to point out is the World Trade Centers existed for 33 years. This guy was the lawyer of Governor Chris Cuomo, CC initials, CC 33. Also, today's Labor Day, which is the only holiday in the calendar year that has Pythagorean gematria of 33 as well. So 33 and 79, important numbers today, very much coded into this shooting where supposedly this man was shot in the head. He was taken to Kings County Hospital Center. Right away, Kings stands out to me because I know that Kings has gematria of 33, this number we're talking about, oftentimes the number of the hoax. Kings County Hospital Center has gematria of 116, or 911 upside down. Yet another coding of that number. Notice that the shooting happened at 3:40 in the morning. You have to wonder what he was out doing. Murder in Pythagorean gematria is 34, and in simple English gematria it's 79. Both numbers with 7 numerology. Again, look at how it corresponds with the time and the date. He was shot on Bedford Avenue, which has gematria of 59. The kill number in Jewish gematria, a number often coded on black Americans. Words such as Negro, slave, blues have gematria of 59. Motown Records came out in 59. Whole lot more. The police officer who gave us the story was named Stephen Davis, the spokesperson for the NYPD. Stephen, another 33 name. So often the officers in these stories have 33 names, just like the gematria of the word police. 33, the highest degree of Scottish Rite Freemason. It's Scottish Rite Freemasons who control our police departments. And with regards to getting shot in the head, a lot of people are saying Obama might be shot in the head before long. Whoops. I just pulled up something I didn't want to, Truth Seeker. I want to show you something about Gabby Giffords. Remember that Gabby Giffords was shot in the head near the beginning of the Obama presidency. And she was shot in the head in Arizona. Notice that her birthday is June 8th, 6/8. This is the year that the year that Martin Luther King was assassinated on April 4th. MLK was shot in the year 68. The name Barack Obama has gematria of 68. Further, notice that Gabby Giffords was born on June 8th, 1970. 6/8/70 in numerology, 6 plus 8 plus 70 is 84. And 84 is one of these numbers very important to Obama. His last name in Jewish gematria sums to 84. His birthday is August 4th. And again, Gabby Giffords was shot in Arizona, which seems to be an experimental state. Arizona also has the gematria of 84. So, headshot for Gabby Giffords. She has connections to Obama. Then today we get the headshot of this young lawyer in New York, and you can't help but notice that he is a young black man, like the 44th president. And these numbers that are coded on this. Obama just renamed Mount McKinley. Mount McKinley had gematria 44, like Obama, the 44th president. He renamed it Denali, which has this Jewish gematria of 79, connected to murder, the number coded all over this headshot today. All of these stories we're presented with, all of these events are part of a coded sequence. I'll tell you what doesn't make sense about this story, Truth Seeker. He was shot at 3:40 in the morning. The mainstream media didn't give us any details until late in the day. And by at this point, there should have been an update in his condition. If he was shot in the head at 3:40 in the morning, you would think by 8 o'clock p.m. they'd have an update on his status. You know? I suspect this story is just a hoax, but part of the ongoing narrative, a hint for what is to come. As I continue to assert, these stories that are given to us are puzzle pieces foreshadowing what's next in the story, what's next in the puzzle. A lot's been foreshadowed for Obama. I think this story connects to the foreshadowing, as Gabby Giffords once did some years back. So that's pretty much the message, Truth Seeker. Just wanted to show you this Labor Day tragedy story and decode the numbers behind the madness. All right, until next time.